Neurofactoid of the week. The autonomic nervous system. This regulates functions in our body including heart rate, blood pressure, temperature, digestion, sexual function, bladder control, and even our emotions to a certain degree. I just came back from my first week of working out in the field during the COVID epidemic when the epidemic was actually raging. So where am I with things? Well, first of all, did I feel in danger there? The answer is yes and no. No, I wasn't in units that were just overwhelmed with COVID patients. My office, however, was right down the hallway from a COVID unit. We were short on personal protective equipment. I was able to access it, but it was all being rationed, as these empty sanitizer dispensers show. And there's the general background of there's no place, probably anywhere, where there's a higher concentration of very sick COVID positive patients than a large acute care hospital. How did things look? Well, it kind of looked like everywhere else. It was devoid of people, devoid of families, devoid of hospital employees. The patient censuses are down. There were a cadre of people who were called screeners, and they would ask us questions that might suggest COVID infection. If we said no to all of those, then we went to another room where they took a little plastic machine kind of shaped like a little pistol in their hand and pointed it right at our forehead and pulled the trigger. That was our temperature getting taken. First time it was a little bit unnerving, I have to say. After that it was all kind of fun and games. One thing I experienced was a lot of communication difficulties in managing the patients. Everybody had to wear a mask all day long. And it's hard to talk through a mask, and it's hard to be understood through a mask. And secondly, there were no families around to help with the communications and understanding. And thirdly, with all neurologic patients, there's often communication problems in the first place, and there's often cognitive issues as well. And then there's a situation down in the emergency room where every single room had these fans. These were industrial strength fans, and they were loud. At the end of a visit down there, I felt like I'd been shouting for the entire time. It's very difficult to develop a relationship and develop patient confidence and trust when you're shouting at them through a mask. I didn't figure out how to fully overcome these obstacles. Walking to the hospital, and even more so walking away from it, I became real emotional sometimes. One Wednesday I walked out of the hospital and I saw these musicians. They're from the Charlotte Symphony, and the sign shows why they were there. I lost it after this. People were patient and focused and there with purpose. I've always felt it was really quite a privilege to work in the medical field, and never more so than during this rotation. So what about the safety dance? There is no safety dance that will just make this all go away and keep us all safe and protected. COVID-19 is highly destructive. It is and will impact every aspect of our society, and it will reach every corner of the globe. I'm not doing this vlog so I can give answers or provide advice. I can only control me. I hope that I will do everything I can so that I can wake up tomorrow, day after that, next week, and be ready to fight with whatever I've got. That's all.